Side Perspectives Geofucks. When it rains, it pours. My boiler went out basically 4 days ago. It's Thursday. The pipes froze. Working on getting it fixed. It went out last year in March of 2023, and I had to get a thermocouple, and at the time I didn't know anything about a thermocouple. I'm just now getting really involved in understanding how boilers operate and act because it's in my house. So I called a local business that we've always gone to, my family has always used. I called them, and it was like the guy, the HVAC technician, professional, was super nice. Literally showed me what the thermocouple was, what it looked like, how to take it off, how to fix it, how to change it out. And but guess what the price was? It was like $150+ for less than 30 minutes. And the thermocouple part was like $15 at Menards. So I learned that last year in March. So for it to go out again this year in January, I mean basically 10 months later, it was a lot. And then of course it would go out when it's the coldest it has been in the area, in the state. Because for the most part, we've had a mild winter so far in Michigan, in the Midwest, at least in Michigan, in my area of the state. And this past week, though, it's been just freezing temperatures, snowing, ice, just bad. Hasn't been like bad as far as like snow in my area or that part, but the freezing temperatures. And of course, that's when the boiler decides, you know what, I'm gonna go on vacation, enjoy being cold. I literally woke up and my house was like 31 degrees, or 43, went to 39, 38, and then last I checked it's at 31. And that was Monday. Today is Thursday, and we're still getting things. And like I said, the pipes are frozen, so now I'm just like, I'm hoping they don't burst, and I hope that this isn't going to break the bank, but it probably is, on top of the fact that property taxes are due next month. So I already know I'm finna just be doing a lot of side hustling and part-time and getting more hours here and there, and I know that that's coming. I know that that's how it is, unfortunately, because I mean, even when you save money, you can't really truly save enough, can you? But I pretty much have accepted that, and I'm like realizing, wow, therapy really is working, because you kind of get to a point where it's just like, you can't allow yourself to just completely spiral out of control, become extremely stressed out to the point that you're just wiling out of control, you're not getting enough sleep, you're having anxiety attacks, you know what I'm saying? Or you're falling into a very deep depression. Because I get it. Trust me, I'm not perfect. I'm still, dealing with how I'm feeling. I'm still kind of like in a loop of like, okay, but I'm also handling it differently. But I'm just making these videos to let you know, like, this is life in late stage capitalism, as far as I'm concerned. This is adulting, because we've allowed society to be this way. We've made things extremely expensive, overpriced, while at the same time not paying people enough to live. And then when things like this happen, you're basically made to feel like a failure or guilty or wrong, because you can't just snap your fingers and get it fixed, or you can't just make it get paid right then and there. You don't just have this nest of money sitting there, you know what I'm saying? I can't just go and, here goes the money for a new boiler or a conversion from the boiler to the to an updated furnace system. And it's crazy because if you've been following me on my channel, I've been talking about going into HVAC for the past 3-4 years. And I just keep getting reminded over and over, you might just need to go into HVAC because you're literally learning through trial and error, through spending money and not wanting to waste that money when you can learn the skill yourself on how to fix certain things. And then also just, it's another skill set. It's another potential job. It's another, because we live in a capitalist society, it's another way that I can sell my body, my time, my expertise, my labor to earn some dollars, some more money, so I can continue to be in this rat race. No, but for real, it's just another way to earn money too, and it's a helpful skill. And I'm just like constantly being reminded, like, so honestly, I'm going to do something different this year. You may see me taking some classes, but this time it's in there's a certification in HVAC, but there's also a associates in HVAC too. So there's various ways, and I can go back to my original first alma mater, Mott Community College, go Bears. I can go back to the community college and get that. But I would only be doing it like a class at a time. I actually want to enjoy taking the classes and not feel like I'm like how it was when I was a kid going to college, a young teenager, young adult going to college. It was just like stress, unnecessarily, all the time. Now it's like, okay, I'm so used to it. I'm working, a full-time job, part-time job, contracts, side hustles, side businesses, special projects, and then I'm constantly trying to either get another certification or learn another skill or build upon what I already know, so I can continue to learn and grow and be the best at my position that I can possibly be. So I figured, hey, you're already doing these things, so why not get it into something that can also not only help you earn additional income, but is going to be valuable, because I'm constantly running into issues at my house, or having to go and assist another friend or another family member with something going on at their place. So it's just like, okay, well, maybe you learn this skill and this can benefit not only you, but it can benefit your family, your friends, your community. So let's do that, right? So I'm trying to keep a positive outlook, but like, I am very angry. I mean, not very angry, but I'm just tired and drained. But that's another reason why I'm just like realizing you really do kind of have to just let shit go and go with the flow and roll with the punches here and there, because we're in late stage capitalism. We don't, everything is expensive. Mind you would have thought I had my boiler turned up to like some super crazy temperature. No, my boiler was anywhere between 65 degrees and 68 degrees, fall and winter, and pretty much a nice portion of spring, because I don't want to be paying $300-400+ a month to Consumers Energy for gas and electricity. And because I have a boiler and I also have a gas stove, everything's gas, so I be getting hit hard in the winter. Even at 68 degrees, you could get a, $240, $340. $240 to $340 a month for electricity and gas, and it's mostly gas because I don't use a lot of electricity either. And I keep it low like that to have that lower cost, because the funny thing is, come summertime, when it's 70+ degrees out, I don't have central air, and you will literally see my utility bill go from $340 in the winter damn near touching $400 sometimes in the winter at 65 to 68 degrees in the winter, to the summer, and I can get a $89, $100 utility bill because I'm not using the boiler. So to me, it's just, and I'm also learning more and more about homes and construction and renovation work. I'm definitely going to be looking into getting insulation, painting, new windows, getting either patching or fixing what I can of the roof, or completely just facing reality. I'm going to have to finance getting a roof too, right? It's always something. But I'm learning. It's been my mindset, is I'm learning. But anyways, I'm going to get back to doing what I was doing here. I just wanted to do a check-in video. Things like this happen. It seem to happen more often than not. I swear. And it's always when you least expect it, or when it's not a good time. I mean, when is it ever a good time for you to, you know what I'm saying? But it's like when it's really, really like, really, this is not the time for this, right? You know, the boiler never goes out in the summer, right? It's always when you actually need it. But anyways, I just want people to know, this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm dealing with. I'm working nonstop. I've got full-time, part-time side hustles. You know, I'm doing what I got to do. I'm in student loan debt. I got paying off my car, paying off a credit card. I got family. I got well, I don't have kids, but I have people that I look out for and care for, right? So I guess you could say dependents, right? So I get it. I get it. We all deserve better than this, quite frankly, all of us. I do not care. We all deserve better than what we're dealing with. And mind you, then in the same breath, I also recognize the privileges, the blessings that I have, because a lot of people don't have a house, don't have an apartment, don't have shelter, don't have a car, don't have food, don't have a job, can't have a job because of physical and mental health, issues and problems or what have you, or various other reasons, right? So I recognize my blessings, because these are blessings, these are privileges. And I also recognize the struggles, the duality of being a human being. But I also feel like a lot of this is like highly impacted because of capitalism. I'm just gonna keep it real. I just think a lot of the issues that we face, at least in the USA, arguably around the world, is because capitalism, in my opinion. But mind you, it isn't the only reason that we're facing these problems. You know what I'm saying? But one of the reasons, right, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, is capitalism.